There's a well-known story about a ceramics class split into two groups. One was graded on quantity of pots made, and one was graded on producing a single perfect pot. The quantity group ended up making the better pots, because they were the ones actually practicing, failing, and improving. While the perfect pot group spent all their time theorizing, and they had nothing to show for it. They spent all their time trying to perfect the idea that most of them actually didn't even show up with one. The point of the story is that a lot of people get caught up in this idea of being perfect or having to have the right circumstances and whatever the case may be for you to actually start. Realistically, that's just not the case. Perfectionism will never produce better work because it produces no work. The YouTuber who reshoots the intro 40 times and then never actually ends up posting anything. The artist who scraps 10 paintings and then finishes none. The business idea that stays almost ready for 3 years, but it actually never makes it out there. Perfectionism promises quality, but it delivers absence. To tie it back to my other video, perfectionism is kind of also just fear wearing a disguise. The reason why I say this is because perfectionism isn't really about quality. It's kind of just more of your fear of judgment or the fear of your failure. The fear of, what if I put this out and it's not good enough? It's the same idea. It's just a different way of saying it. Good enough and out the door is better than perfect and in a drawer. Nobody benefits from your unpublished videos or your unshipped products or your unfinished projects or whatever the case may be. The version of your work that exists as a 7 out of 10 will always beat the version that doesn't exist as a 10 out of 10. For you to be an artist, your art has to first exist. For you to be a YouTuber, your YouTube posts have to exist. Whether it's good or bad doesn't matter. Have your work out there. I'm not sure where we got this idea of us not allowing to suck. You're allowed to be bad at whatever you do because theoretically, the more you do it, the better you're gonna get. Your brain learns through trial and error. And realistically, 99% of people don't start. So if you just produce something bad or mediocre, you're already better than 99% of people who never started. Your first 10, 50, 100 paintings or videos or whatever the case may be are allowed to be bad. Think back to the story of the 1,000 pots and how they were so bad in the beginning, but on their 1,000th pot, it was really good, and it was obviously better than the other group who were told to make one perfect pot and they produced nothing. Fear is telling you not to start. Perfectionism is telling you don't finish.